What is up, everybody? Welcome to Shattered Tabletop Games presents Aliens, the tabletop RPG. We are here to create levels of chaos, panic, and just overall stress in our players. Welcome, beautiful players. It's great to see you again for our once a month show. Let's dive on in with a brief recap. In our last episode, the ship, through all of its best efforts, was compromised. The miner that you had brought on board from the mining colony was carrying a stowaway, which, despite your best efforts, managed to hatch and wreak havoc on Medbay, pretty much. It's kind of an isolated incident. As we had established, Ash was just kind of doing pilot things behind closed and locked doors up in the crew station, while all of this mess was happening down below. So we open this session with Ash getting a flashing blinky light on the console, notifying you that Airlock 1 has just been used.
Uh, all right. Hitting the comms. What's going on back there? Why do I have an airlock? Anybody?
No.
Not all at once now.
I think Kara is just like sitting on the floor, leaning against the wall of the corridor, just kind of going.
Y'all didn't go back into cryo, did you?
Don't worry about it, Ash. It's taken care of. Ignore the fire alarms, too.
Fire alarms? What are you doing?
Yeah, remind me to talk to Technical about fixing the fire alarms.
Oh, speaking, I'll go fix fire alarms and just take comm out, and walk off. Nope. I think Ash is big scary for Liam at the moment. I did a lot of bad things.
Ash, one of the creatures got aboard, and we threw him off for not having a ticket.
What? One of those creatures, like the one down in the mine?
Smaller and quicker, but yeah.
Yeah, it hatched out of the miner. Who's dead and out the airlock.
Poor Bob, 2 weeks from retirement.
Okay. New rule. No more passengers. Nobody else coming on my ship.
Oh, poor Kara.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to think right now.
Come on, Doc. You need to come get some coffee in you.
I was waiting for it. You're like, who wants breakfast?
I'm hungry. Could really use for some scrambled eggs and cornbread.
I don't know. How chewy the coffee this morning?
So at the very end of last episode, which we're kind of like bringing the two episodes together at this point, Ash, as you're wrapping things up on the bridge and making sure that everything's all set and good to go, you start getting indications on many of the onboard sensors. It appears that there is a gravity well that is opening within your proximity.
That's never good. I'm sure I've got something that'll send alarms off. And a pilot book for reference. I don't know what to do on an opening gravity well.
So,
that wasn't in Pilots 101.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much going to be just evasive maneuvering and hope that you're not too close. So what we're going to do is have you roll piloting agility.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll some dice myself here. Neat.
And I'm shooting for 6s, right?
Yep.
I didn't get any 6s.
Oh, did you get any ones?
I did. I got a 1.
Good.
Out of 8 dice, mind you.
Okay, so at this point, you now have some stress dice.
Woo!
Yay!
Um, mm, 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 mm. So you get one stress die per one rolled. So
Okay, just 1.
yep. So next time we have you do a roll, which you can do right now if you want to try and push your skill roll to roll your whole kit and caboodle again plus your stress die, and see if you can get any 6s that way.
Yeah.
If you do that though, you will gain another stress die, but you could possibly get a bunch of 6s.
Gravity well is kind of important. I'll push the roll.
All right.
And still no 6s.
Oh no. And on your stress die, did you happen to roll a 1?
Fortunately, no. They weren't helpful,
Okay.
but no ones.
Good. So you're not panicking. The ship is not responding quite the way that you want it to. That being said, with the roll that I made, which was 2 1s, the ship begins listing to one side as the gravity well begins to pull. Now, due to the inherent nature of this, it is it's like wreaking havoc on the artificial gravity generators of the ship itself. Therefore, all the rest of the crew who are on their way to the galley start sliding sideways as the ship leans to the side.
Ash, what's going on? Holding onto the wall.
Space isn't behaving. You might want to strap into something.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. I love it.
Strap
All-
into what?
All
I-
three of you, I need you to roll a wits observation for me.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I'm
continue to speak as you would, but
I
I'm
got 2 dice for this.
slamming buttons everywhere like the Millennium Falcon's malfunctioning.
all
Yanking
right.
shit and slamming levers.
No successes.
No
I saw
successes out of 8
nothing.
dice.
The hell?
All right.
In my
So-
defense, I only rolled 2 dice for that check.
Oh no. Okay. So, with that lovely roll out of the way, none of you notice anything other than the ship is tilting to one side. So we're going to push the warning to Ash through DM hand waving. An emergency blinky light pops up,
Yay, more.
screaming about a hull breach.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have anything to seal off that section? And also, please tell me nobody's in wherever it is close to the bridge. Or was
Okay,
in,
so-
I guess.
You do, in fact, have a way to seal that area off. And luckily, the only people awake right now are you. And this particular area does not contain any cryo sleepers.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's still been 5 days since our last accident.
Deacon's like crawling his way over to the chalkboard to erase the number.
Oh, no. Where is the breach? Do we know? Ash, can you see?
Yeah, it's the part I just shut down.
Yeah.
It's off.
Uh,
Go to a
so
bulkhead that won't open. Got my
I
hands
mean,
full.
it's like, deck 8, port side, random generic plot hole. No pun
Okay.
intended. Well, maybe a little. And it is in repairable state at this point. So Liam
Mm.
would be able to repair it. However,
However,
you're gonna need a suit.
All right. I guess I would. It's my job. It's a living. So, gonna make my way over to an airlock with suits, I guess.
I like to imagine Kara's like looking at her pad, and Liam's heart rate is just out of control right now.
Does not like it.
So
How did you do in
Kara's
0 to
pad right
20
now
immediately?
has everybody's monitoring on one side, and on the other side, she is like furiously taking notes of all the shit that just happened, so she can log it in,
your med pad's got
in
more
the
red
log.
lights than I got.
Ash has like 30 beats a minute for his heart rate. All right. So yeah, I mean, suits are positioned, around every airlock, around just the ship in general. There's like spare suits. Obviously, there's enough of them that should something catastrophic happen, all of the people that are on the ship, even those in cryo, are afforded a suit. Like, I mean,
Okay.
it's not like the Titanic's lifeboats. Like everybody gets one.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll suit up and then I have a cutting torch. I'm not sure if that's gonna be space worthy. I'm not sure what the mechanics of space are. Whatever I would
Suspension
need.
of belief.
Got it.
But
And then yeah, I don't know if I would take some plating out with me and then make my way, I guess, outside.
why is there a question mark?
It's terrible. I'd my job sucks. All right.
Everyone hears this. All right.
Yeah. I think there's just heavy breathing from the mic. Like he just left the mic on. This is hot micing, heavy breathing.
Brilliant. All
Do
right.
you want some help out there, Liam?
No, I think I'll be okay. I think he's trying to be stoic about it. Of just like, no, like I got it.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay, take care out there.
Thank you.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
Mute Deacon.
I may have weed myself. All right, so you are heading out. Pretty routine. I mean, everybody who has a position on the ship kind of knows how this stuff works, even if it's just like the bare minimum 101. So you are able to get into the airlock. Lance Corporal Deacon still saluting you through the window, like hits the button. And you are officially out in space. You are tethered to the airlock, so it's not like you're just gonna fly off into space unless something super tragic happens. You get around to the area, And in order to close it up, I need you to roll a strength and heavy machinery.
Hell yeah, that's 8 dice.
Now, with that being said, and Deacon or Liam's rolling that, Kara, you get a notification on your pad that when the ship listed to the side, a number of cryopods have been damaged. They're flashing red.
Oh, all in one area?
Yep.
Okay, I will bring a bunch of. I would imagine that Kara probably has a bit of a toolkit for things that might be happening with the cryopods. So she grabs her kit and heads off.
Okay. Breakfast will have to wait.
I got 1 success.
Woohoo! All right. Well, this is a this is going to be a long test,
Okay.
so we'll do that one for right now. But you are not quite done. If you want to continue rolling them just to get them done, you need a total of 3 successes to seal it up nice and all that.
Does it look like anything in particular? I imagine like a hull breach isn't something that's super routine. Do I notice anything about the damage?
I mean, basically, what it looks like is the gravity well has, when it pulled the ship in, it pulled 2 panels apart.
All right. So I rolled 3 times. I got a total of 4 successes.
Cool. And I'm guessing no ones, no craziness.
Couple of ones, but I thought they only mattered if they were panicky.
Well, when you start rolling ones, you start adding stress dice.
Oh, yeah. I would say I rolled like 3 ones
Nice.
in all that dice.
Art
Okay, so
imitates
just
life.
go ahead and roll 3 dice then, and those will be your stress dice.
Oh, the panicky ones.
Yep.
I think
Well,
I'm gonna
they're
make it
stressed
canonical.
right now. They're not panic yet.
Okay. Oh, you said. Oh, so I'm not. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Two of the
Okay.
3 were ones.
Now we're
Liam
panicking.
doesn't like space.
Start panicking.
Yes. Now you are panicking.
Who's panicking? I'm not panicking.
So I'm gonna need you to roll, because you rolled 2 ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna need you to roll 2d6.
They're both 6s. I don't think that's good
Which
now.
equates to
Oh my
both of them.
God.
Oh no. Both of them get adjusted to 8, which means you basically, as you're working and you're just seeing the reflection in your visor of the vast nothingness of space.
Does it stare back at me?
Oh, much, very much so. And you, no pun, like you start trembling, you start shaking in your boots. And what this equates to is all future skill rolls requiring agility, you will get a -4 modification
Forever?
Ouch.
until you fix your panic.
Okay. So my panic is up at a 3, is what we decided. Go ahead and put that in.
Yep. So this
then
is happening while you're working. I like this. Don't look down, or up, or left, or right.
Does my
Close
stress
your eyes
level?
and count to 10.
Do I increase the stress level from 3?
I don't know. Does panic?
No, it doesn't work like that.
No. So right now, the way to stop panic is another character coming to your aid and makes a command roll. You're broken. or 1 turn passes.
I'm done now, right? So I can come inside.
I mean, this is over the course of some time. So while Liam is freaking out in outer space, Kara, you get look within yourself. Kara, you get to the main cryo area where a vast majority of the pods are stored, and you can see that there are 3 beds. 2 of them are like shattered and slammed up against the wall, and you see another one has actually like been pushed out of place but is opened like just by itself, and there is no person in that one.
I check my records, I check the pod number and just see if there's supposed to be a person in there.
There is supposed to be a I almost called it Space Marine, Colonial Marine.
And I look around the room.
Taking a look around, you do not see a person or a body laying around. However, you do see there are some bloody footprints kind of running across the bay to a nearby door.
Okay. I take a quick glance at the 2 smashed pods. Are they like smashed beyond repair? The people inside are done?
I'm so glad that you asked. When you get over there, you see that the glass is all shattered and smashed, and the bodies are still in the pods. But you notice that both of their throats have been slit wide open.
Holy shit. I get on my comms. Deacon, have you got a minute?
Yeah, Doc, what's up?
We got a situation in the cryopod area.
I'm on my way. What is it?
Just get here quick.
Double time.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything until Deacon gets here.
Okay. Liam, you are able to get back on board at this point. You see that the hallway that once had your friend standing in it is now empty. But you are able to close the airlock behind you, seal everything off. The repairs are completed. You're still a little bit shaky, but not nearly as bad. It'll only be a -2 to your agility rolls at this point.
Okay. I don't even put the suit back like where it's supposed to go. Just like, just fully not. No, I'll get it later. I'm making my way to the galley for some coffee or something. Because I
Mr.
imagine,
Coffee.
yeah, was that like a private comm from Kara the Deacon? So I have no idea what's in the halls.
I think it was a private comm just because I knew Liam and Ash are probably busy right now.
Got it.
Ash trying to keep us out of the gravity well, Liam trying to fix the hole in the ship.
Yeah. So I think Liam's just blissfully unaware, like trying to calm himself down. I do have, I think I have one of those small little, yeah, I have a signature item to help me work down some stress. So I have like a little wooden bear figurine that I imagine I'm just like worrying in one of my hands, kind of like breathing, trying to
Yeah,
de-escalate a little bit, which would make sense with the bringing the agility back a little bit.
absolutely. I like that. Speaking of Ash dealing with the gravity well, I'm going to need another pilot agility check. While you are rolling that, Deacon, you get into the cryopod area. You see Kara just kind of standing immobile next to the broken pods and not even moving. just like, I'm not going to touch anything.
Well, I open the door and see her over there. What's up, Doc? What's going on?
Okay, so we have 3 pods damaged. 1 pod is empty, supposed to have a colonial marine in it. The other 2 pods, the people have had their throats slashed, and there's bloody footprints heading that way.
Immediately draw my gun and tell Doc to stay there and start creeping forward along the bloody footpath.
Sweet. Ash, what'd you get, sir?
Sneak.
3 successes, no failures.
Beautiful.
That's my boy.
You are able to pull the ship out of the gravity well and start heading in the opposite direction. As you do so, a lot of the warning lights and crazy blinky stuff starts turning off. You know, Ash has saved the day and is going to get no recognition, of course.
Really, once all the boards go clean and we're going away, I'm going for coffee. I don't know that there's maniacs running about my ship.
So glad that you brought that up, because it's at this moment that you hear the iconic sound of the door unlocking and opening behind you, and somebody comes in.
I'm like just finishing up, so it's over the shoulder, not really paying attention. Things seem to be, calm down a little bit. We'll be back on auto here in a minute. Anything ready for breakfast yet?
So the door closes and you hear a voice from behind you go, "Turn the ship around, Captain."
Yeah, it's been a bad trip. I'm spinning around and pulling the gun at the same time.
You turn around to see a colonial marine, pretty nondescript. He is carrying a shard of broken glass from the cryopod. Blood is still dripping off of it, fresh. You can see he's pretty much mutilated his face beyond recognition. And he is also taken to like his larger body area, like chest and torso, whatnot. Definitely suffering from space psychosis.
When did Reavers enter the chat?
Today.
I'm gonna try and discreetly flip the comms open and go, soldier, you're supposed to be in cryo. Why are you out here?
I don't know. I don't want to be out here. Turn the ship around and take me back.
Well, I can turn it around in a little bit, but we're really close to a new gravity well. If I turn it back around here, we'll all be dead, so we won't be going where you want to go. So, a few minutes.
We're already dead. And he like rushes at you.
Okay, I'm shooting him.
No sympathy. This guy's lost it. He's lost cause. It's just put him down.
Yeah, ranged combat and agility, please. And obviously, he's not wearing any armor, so
Yeah, is he naked?
no, wearing like the pants.
So the
That's
crazy
about
guy
it.
stopped to put on pants? How nice of him.
Pants and dog tag.
I mean, we would be wearing at least undergarments in the pods, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Mhm.
2 successes, no failures.
Hey, Ash
all
turning
right.
it around.
Double tap Ash.
Boom, boom. Both of these shots find home in his chest, and he continues forward, even though he's like bleeding profusely,
Damn.
pushes past you to the controls and begins frantically pounding on whatever he can.
It's like Ash flying.
Now, the best part about this is that his pilot check, he rolled 2 1s. So the ship is now heading directly back into the gravity well.
Perfect.
Ash is back to the famed screaming. Somebody help!
When Tara heard the conversation over the intercom thing, she would have started running after Deacon towards the cockpit or whatever you call it in a spaceship.
All right. So Deacon, you are sneaking, creeping, following these footprints, and you make it up to the bridge, and you can hear like a commotion happening inside, and then Ash's voice comes over, calling for aid.
Step through the door.
Okay, yeah, you
Uh,
you see two people wrestling for control of this ship.
Assessing the situation quickly with my colonial marine brain, I do not immediately open fire into the windshield. I run forward and attempt to hit him on the back of the head with the butt of my rifle.
Ooh, all right. Close combat strength, please. That's a good call.
2, 5, 6, 7. One fell. Let's re-roll. 1 success, no ones.
Awesome. So with you, I'm going to ask, what is your intention with butting him? Are you trying to knock him out, or are you actually trying to like cave in his
Disable.
skull?
Disable. I'm not trying to kill.
Okay. So you smack him in the back of the head, and he slumps over the console. Blood's just kind of like running down everywhere from his chest.
Immediately reach out, pull him off the console, throw him onto the floor, and then turn to Ash. What can I do to help?
Make sure he stays down and, I don't know, wet wipes. Everything's going to be so sticky.
I kick him, and I said, I think he's going to stay down, Ash.
Oh, no.
And all I have is this hanky.
Grimace, that'll do. And try and get us spun back around.
Okay. The console is covered with body sauce. Go ahead and make your piloting agility check. Did you? You didn't have any stress dice that I recall. No, you had 1.
Yeah, I've got one.
So yeah, you're going to add that to your pool.
Oh, this is not good. 1 success and 3 failures, with one of them being the stress dice.
Woo!
Sorry, we're all going interdimensional in a minute.
Hold your breath. Okay.
We've gone plaid.
So that would be 4. So I need you to roll a single D6 for me.
I got a 4.
Okay, not bad, not bad. You overall get an 8. So basically, you just kind of start to tremble a little bit, getting a little panicky at things not going quite your way, and you suffer a -2 to your to any skill rolls involving agility. So now I'm going to roll and see how the ship is doing. Okay, all right. So the good news is the ship is not being ripped apart by the gravity well.
Huzzah!
That's
The
very
bad
nice.
news is it's still heading towards it.
Fuck.
So we would need another piloting roll,
All right.
which just so happens is an agility. Piloting and agility.
Oh no.
And 4 stress dice.
Am I able to help him?
Absolutely. What is it? The command check, I think. Or is it help? I forget.
I think you could just add 1 for help.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
I'm rooting. I'm cheering him on.
All right. So you get an extra D6 from Deacon giving you words of encouragement.
Deep breath,
Don't-
Ash. I
don't
know
fuck
you
this
got
up.
this. You've got
Yeah.
this skill. It's not like we're all counting on you or we're gonna die a flaming wreck in space alone.
No successes, but no failures.
You know,
Getting
I'll
better.
take that. I'd take that any day. So the ship is still on course for the gravity well.
I think I've got a.
You're a leaf on the wind, Ash.
I have one of my pilot talents gives me a +2 mod to piloting that I completely forgot about.
Oh yeah, that would be.
What do you know? You've been flying perfectly this whole time.
There you go. You rolled those 2 extra. Maybe there'll be 6.
And one of them was a success. The other was a 3.
There it is. All right, you bring the ship about, and you are heading away from the gravity well again.
That's a slump, and then I just kind of looking at the mess and go, Kara, can we get a biohazard cleanup kit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna just do a quick once over of the Marine slumped, unconscious.
Okay. Go ahead and give me, what is it? Medical aid and empathy. His wounds are quite severe, and if not treated, he will bleed out. You do know that much.
Four successes.
Dang. So through your observation, and you all have heard rumors, I guess, that this can happen if there is a malfunction with the cryopods. It is possible that space madness can happen. Luckily, or rather, with all of Kara's successes, obviously he has it. But the good part is you are able to isolate exactly what's happening in his brain, which is something that very, very few people have been able to do. So this is primo intel for Waylon.
Ooh. Okay. I will make a note of that and just start applying pressure, bandaging, trying to stop him from bleeding out.
Okay. Go ahead and do another empathy medical aid if you have, any kind of first aid kit to help add some dice. If anybody wants to cheer her on.
I have a. Yes, I have a personal med kit, which gives me a +2 modification to medical aid rolls, but can only be used once. Okay, I'm going to use that. When it says +2, does that mean 2 more dice, or does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And I will help by trying to cover a wound with my hands. All I really
I
do.
don't have enough. I don't have enough dice. I have to add a stress dice in there for the 13th die because I don't have enough freaking dice. Okay, we've got 3 successes.
We're
Nice.
killing it.
You have stabilized. Well, I should hope so with 13 dice. You have stabilized the patient. Liam, you get into the galley. You see nobody's in there. The coffee pot is like half full or half empty at this point, I guess. It's like cold.
Oh no.
Worst
Yeah, I guess.
day ever.
Right? I'm like, oh, could things get any worse?
The shitty coffee's gone cold.
Yeah, so I think Liam's like, I guess I'll start making breakfast. It just starts like, blissfully unaware of anything, just starts doing that. Maybe even puts on some music while he tries to clean up a little bit.
Little Kenny G.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Okay. Jumping back to the bridge, you 3 have bandaged up the patient. You have gotten the ship out of harm's way. What do you do now?
I guess I'm helping Doc get the dude back to medbay.
Okay.
So very ungently pick him up and sling him over my shoulders and start carrying his ass.
All right. Nice.
I'm gonna scrub up the worst of the mess and then find a shower because yuck.
Cool.
Fair.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think
So
Liam's made the coffee and is now like maybe got like a little like intern setup of multiple coffees. Is like just like, I wonder if Ash would appreciate some coffee. Just starts walking that way.
well, as everybody is heading to medical and Ash, the showers are actually very close to the galley. So as you're heading, everybody's heading down in their respective ways. All of you can smell the delicious aromas of coffee and breakfast. And Ash, as you're approaching the showers, Liam pops out of the kitchen carrying some coffee. And Liam, you see Ash is just kind of like covered in blood.
I dropped the coffee. What the fuck? What's
Another day at
Ash's
the office.
expression? Is it the normal stoicism or
Oh.
like?
It is until you drop the coffee, and then it's like sad puppy.
Oh, this just ain't anybody's day. This is the worst ship ever.
Dropping the coffee, worst things happen today.
Yeah. What happened?
Marine went nuts.
Deacon?
Nah, one of them cold storage.
Cold storage.
He somehow woke up, went a little nuts, tried to crash us, made a mess of my cockpit. You know, another day. We should put locks on all those cryo kits, shouldn't we?
I'll add it to the docket, and then like, I'll get more coffee. Luckily, it's free.
Yeah, I'm gonna shower and change clothes. Wander back off. Probably leaving sticky footprints.
Yeah. Deacon and Kara, both of you reach medical. You get the patient put into a bed. And what are you doing at this point?
fastening restraints.
Good call.
Mhm,
Good call.
mhm.
Yeah, good call. Once he's there and stabilized and, you know, doesn't need attention anymore, I think I'm just going to start pulling out cleaning supplies and heading back towards the bridge.
Nice.
Oh, such a mess. All the
With the-
damage from the fire and the flood are still right.
Right.
So
Actually, true.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to land somewhere. I don't wanna.
With the
uh,
immediate emergency taken care of, Deacon heads to the mess hall.
Okay. Deacon, you come around and you see Liam still trying to like pick up pieces of coffee mug. You see bloody footprints kind of walking down the hall and then going into the shower.
Liam, had you started cooking any breakfast for yourself yet, or food for yourself?
I made burritos.
Oh, thanks, man. I was starving. I take the whole platter of burritos and just sit down, start munching down.
Bloody hands and all.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you
Yeah.
can.
So I think at this point Liam would go check on Kara because he's seen Ash and seen Deacon, and knowing that people have died, Kara's probably not in the best of states.
All right. You make your way up to the bridge. Kara's in there just cleaning away, whistling Mary Poppins tunes. Like,
Happy little cleaning
Like-
song.
I don't think he
Kara,
says anything. I think he just starts cleaning with Kara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. This damn spot. Ouch, damn spot. Yeah, Kara is actually surprisingly calm. I think she still has the dose of nap relief that she took earlier is probably still in her system a little bit, which is like keeping her completely calm, even though she knows that this is a ridiculous situation that she should be stupidly anxious about. But she gives you a
It's called a
smile,
cat.
appreciates the company.
I think Liam's trying to be like, she's calm, I'll be calm. Just like
Hey Liam,
Oh my gosh.
do you want a nap relief?
isn't that stuff kind of pricey? I don't.
It's fine. We've made enough money on this. It's fine. Just take one.
Yeah, okay. So I think
It's
I
on-
trust my medic's
It's on the
judgment.
corporation.
Well, I bought them, but yeah, still. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I have a personal stash.
Nice. Nice. Now
Um,
that's a good doctor.
what does that do? Does that like stress is gone?
It
Reduces by
immediately
what?
reduces the patient's stress level to 0. But if you take more than one dose within the same shift, it starts to have bad effects.
Okay. So I'll drop it to 0. Do I get rid of the -2 penalty to agility?
You do indeed. Yes, sir.
Cool. So we are good to go,
Nice.
and I think we're just getting high in the cockpit and cleaning.
Oh,
Is this
God.
hallucinogenic? Because like all of the little Disney princess animals cleaning with us.
Deacon just kind of walks by with this plate of burritos, and just like catches it out the corner of his eye.
Good burritos.
I'll have some burrito.
Deacon, if you're gonna throw a burrito, I need a ranged combat agility roll.
Okay. 3.
Like, are we talking a whole? Like, how much of a burrito are you throwing here?
It's the whole thing. You're getting
Yeah.
a whole
shit.
burrito.
I think Liam just made like big chorizo burritos. Not that we have
3
chorizo.
successes.
Hey.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, you you managed to just yeet this thing straight into like football spiral into Kara's mouth. Just, at this point, Ash, you are cleaned up from your shower and you're able to come on out. You hear a lot of like laughter and commotion coming from the direction of the bridge. Nobody appears to be in the galley anymore. Taking a peek inside, you can see the fresh pot of coffee that Liam made.
I'm wandering by, grabbing a cup, looking around, pulling the flask out, dumping some in the coffee, putting the flask back in the suit, head to the cockpit. This is breakfast.
Nice.
And putting personal body armor and close quarters weapons on my want list.
Right. You proceed back up to the bridge. You see Deacon standing outside holding a tray of burritos, seemingly
look good.
very, very proud of himself as he stares into the bridge. When you get up and take a look inside, you can see that Kara and Liam are like cleaning. Kara has burrito like on her face.
Don't ask.
There's
Burrito?
like there's little burrito bits on the console, but you're cleaning them up.
Less objectionable than the body fluids earlier, so whatever.
Don't get vegetables in my keys.
Yeah, that's never gonna come out.
How? Just out of curiosity, is this an easy wipe over type situation, or is it like a keyboard where shit can go underneath the keys and all that?
It's like you would see in the movie with the knobs and the push
Okay.
buttons, and yeah, it's like 80s style
Analog.
analog.
Oh, that's going to be tough to clean, like thoroughly clean. Ugh.
Yeah.
I think Liam probably knows some tips and tricks. So we'll get it done. I think
Just leave a sticky note for the next crew. Sorry.
Love what you guys have done with the cockpit. It's early 2200s Carnal House. That's cool. Very gothic.
I think it would occur to Liam that because he's heard about the 2 bodies in cryo, that maybe before they start to smell, taking care of that, body bags and such. Do we like Kara would have to look them over, I guess, for an investigation to at least close out her reports.
Yeah, that's true. I think Kara's entirely forgotten about that for now. It's just, happy cleaning. So if you mention something, I'll go with you. But
I don't think he would mention it. I think he would like body bag them, move them to med bay of just like, okay, like
Just like just chucks them in there. Like, all right, it's her problem now.
Deacon,
I
after
think
having finished his lunch, will help Liam.
Okay. Yeah, so just a full cleaning episode. I don't think I've ever seen that in an arc.
Crystal, while we were. So everybody goes around taking care of business, helping clean, and getting things, back to viable condition. Now, Ash, as you are hanging out in the bridge doing your thing, I will have to open the book real quick, but you begin plotting out the next part of the course, getting everything situated, and as you are doing so, you notice a wonderful surprise. Oop, that is the wrong side of the universe. So the beautiful surprise is that the next like planet that is like there's no deviation needed. You're gonna pass right by it. The next planet is Psi Valorum, and this is actually a mercantile planet, a planet in which you could restock, buy new gear, buy new weaponry. It's one of the older colonies that was set up, and so it has evolved past colony. It's into like small city status now.
Dang.
So
Sorry, what did you
there's
say it was called?
yes, it is a little on the chilly side there.
What was the planet called again?
Psi Valorum, I think is what he said.
Yeah, Psi Valorum. I can put it in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Valorum. Boop. Put it in the main chat, but that's okay. Instead of the private chat on StreamYard. Whoops.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, how far are we out from that?
So from where you are now to there is about 2 days worth of travel. So not like, oh no, forever away, but you got a little downtime. So over the next 2 days, what is it that you all would like to be doing?
First priority, doing full body scans of the Marine and the 2 dead corpses just to check we haven't somehow picked up more hitchhikers that are causing chaos. And also taking extensive notes about the area of the brain thing to do with the space psychosis. Just writing all that information up.
Okay, good to know. I will ease your mind by letting you know they do not have hitchhikers.
Yeah, I think Liam's. There's a lot of work that needs to be done between scorch marks and acid, and I think 2 days ain't gonna even really cut it. So I think he's solidly still cleaning, very much trying to spark joy, as Rage put it.
Yeah, Ash would totally be like working with Liam, checking the secondary and redundant systems to make sure, we didn't accidentally break something that we don't find about until an emergency.
Absolutely. Yeah, cleaning and fixing and doing my job that has gotten considerably more difficult as time goes by.
I'll judge you that.
You chose Roughneck. You chose it.
I think he's looking forward to the planet, though. Yeah, so kind of anticipation. I don't know if you could like Google restaurants. And he's like, oh, I wonder if this would be like a vacation. So he's getting his hopes up, even though I know with Ray as my storyteller that it's.
It's like, oh, this only has a 1-star review on Yelp.
No. Give him something.
Deacon is just going to relax in the rec lounge reading smutty romance novels.
Hey.
Nice.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. It's like a layer of Deacon that we didn't know.
Jane Austen, personal hero.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, I think that is where we are going to conclude this episode for tonight. Thank you all very much for joining us. We really liked having you in chat. Comments are always hilarious. I try to put them up on the stream as often as they come in, but sometimes they get a little behind. But thank you all very much for coming. Thank you to the players. You all, as usual, amazing. Every month, this is just pure joy. I will say to anybody who is watching and to the players that next episode, being that you are in like an away mission kind of thing in a city, it'll probably be a little bit longer of an episode. There's going to be shopping, there's going to be gambling, there's going to be all kinds of fun things to do. I'm going to create some mini games, so you have that to look forward to. I'm not going to be that mean, Liam. But thank you all very much, and we'll see you all next month on Aliens, the Tabletop RPG. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.